Today during the live class, children, we stopped at question number 9. I'm going to continue here from question number 10. Show that A1, A2 and AN and so on form an AP where AN is defined as below. So the first case, it is defined as AN is equals to 3 plus 4N. Also, we need to find the sum of the first 15 terms in each case. So, I'm going to show you the first one and the second part will be your homework. Now, let us begin the solution of the first part. We know that An is equals to 3 plus 4n. Okay. Now, here the n is not defined. So, we can start writing n as 1, 2, 3 and so on. Since it is not defined, we can start with 1, 2, 3 and so on. So, when we are going to take the first term, that is A1, okay, this particular number 1. So, our A1 will be equal to how much? We will substitute the value in this. The formula is given over here, An is equals to 3 plus 4n. So, when n is 1, when n is equals to 1, okay, we will write over here, when n is equals to 1. What do we get? We get 3 plus 4 multiplied by 1. So A1 is equals to 3 plus 4, which is equals to 7. When A is equals to 2, substitute the value, 3 plus 4 multiplied by 2. A2 is equals to 3, 4 2s is 8. So 8 plus 3, you get 11. Similarly, when here we are going to find out A3 also. Okay, when when n is equals to 3, when n is equals to 3, A3 will be how much? Here you can write when n is equals to 2. So A3 is how much? Substitute the value 3 plus 4 multiplied by 3. Okay, so A3 is equals to 3 plus 4 3s is 12. A3 is equals to 15. Now, we have taken out A1 as 7, A2 as 11, A3 as 15. Can we take out D as well? Okay, now to check whether this particular assumption is correct or not, we are going to calculate D by using A2 minus A1 and A3 minus A2. So that we know that for every consecutive term, the difference is the same. Okay, so here we are going to calculate D by first A2 minus A1. A2 is 11, A1 is 7. So here 11 minus 7 is equals to how much? It is equals to 4. Let us check whether it is same for A3 minus A2 or not. So D is equals to A3 minus A2, which is equals to 15 minus 11, which is equals to 4. Yes, so over here the D is coming equal. That means the difference for every consecutive term is coming to be equal. That means here the assumption that we have taken is correct. So our first term, our A1, our first term is 7. Okay, so here we will write, therefore the sequence will be, therefore the sequence is how much? First is 7, then 11, then 15. So this is an AP. This is an AP by using the formula. Which formula of we have used? The one which was given in the question, AN equals to 3 plus 4n. We did nothing. We just assumed the value of n to be 1, 2, 3, 4 and then we took out the series. Is that clear? Now they are asking us the second part of the question. If you see in the book, they are asking also find the sum of the first 15 terms of an AP. So 15 terms here, n they have mentioned as 50. So Sn is equals to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. S15 is equals to 15 by 2 into twice of a. A is 7, so 2 gets multiplied by 7 plus n minus 1. N is 15, so 15 minus 1 is 14d. S15 is equals to 15 upon 2 multiplied by 7 2s is 14 plus 14d. Okay. Now from here, can we take 14 common out of the bracket? Yes, we can take out 14 common. So this will be S15 is equals to 15 by 2. Take out 14 common. We are left with 1 plus D. We are left with 1 plus D. Okay. So this comes out 2 ones are 2 sevens are 14. S15 is equals to 15 multiplied by 7 into 1 plus D. Now we know the value of D is how much? It is 4. So this will give us 1 plus 4. 15 into 7 into 5. Okay, 15 into 7 into 5. So from here what do we get? The answer S15 is equals to, it will be 525. The answer will be 525. Please copy down the solution, children. The answer is 525. I hope this is clear. The second part of question number 10 is your homework. It will be same as it is. Now let us move on to question number 11. Let us move on to question number 11. Before that, I'm going to pull the screen down and show you the whole solution so that you can pause it and write. Yes. Now let us move on to the next question number 11. Question number 11 says, if the sum of the excuse me, if the sum of the first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is the first term, that is S1? What is the sum of the first two terms? What is the second term? Similarly, find the third and 10th and the nth terms. So here in the question it is given Sn as 4n minus n square. Again we are going to take the assumption, putting n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. So what will be S1 when n is equals to 1? When n is equals to 1, S1 is equals to how much? 4 minus 1. This will be 4 into 1 minus 1 square. You get 4 minus 1, which is equals to 3. Okay. Which is equals to 3. So our first term, now this is n only, no? We write Sn and then we write An. So our first term will be how much? Our first term is 3. So A1 is equals to 3. When n is equals to 2, so the sum of the first two terms will be how much? This will be 4 into 2 minus 2 square. We get 8 minus 4, 4 to 2 is 4. So which is equals to 4. Okay. Now they are asking over here the sum of the first two terms. So the sum of the first two terms is given by S2. It is how much? First two terms means A1 plus A2. We can write S2, that means sum of the first two terms, we can write it as A1 plus A2 is equals to 4. Yes. Now A1 we already know that it is 3. Because here children, they are asking of the sum of the first term. Now what will be the sum of the first term? If the sum is only starting with the series 3, what will be the sum of the first term? 3 only. Because over here the 3 is getting added to no one. So our A1 and S1 will be the same. S2 is what? Sum of the first two terms, that is A1 plus A2 is equals to 4. Now over here we can substitute the value of 3 in A1. So this will become A2, 3 plus A2 is equals to 4. From here we will derive A2 as 4 minus 3. A2 we will get it as 1. Okay, copy down this much. A2 we got it as 1. Written. Now, after calculating A1 and A2, we can calculate D also. We have the value of A1 as 3, value of A2 as 1. So D we can calculate it as A2 minus A1. D is equals to 1 minus 3. D is equals to minus 2. Okay. Now, we have after this we have to find out the third term also. So how to find out the third term? A3 is equals to how much? A2 plus D, isn't it? to the previous term, we add the difference, we get the next term. A2 is how much? It is given as 1. Okay, D is how much? It is minus 2. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Similarly, we have to calculate for A10. A10 is what? A plus n minus 1 into D. A10 is equals to A plus 10 minus 1 into D. A10 is equals to A plus 9D. This is the generalized formula. Keep all the numbers. Our first term is 3 plus 9 into D is minus 2. We get 3 minus 18. The value of A10 is equals to minus 15. Okay. And finally, the last term, that is the nth term, we have to calculate. That means an we have to calculate over here. So our an is what? A plus n minus 1 into d. Right? Substitute the values. An is equals to 3 plus n is not given, so it will be n minus 1, and d is given as minus 2. So an is equals to 3 plus, this becomes minus 2 multiplied by n, minus 2n, minus 2 multiplied by minus 1 plus 2. Okay. So from here, what do we get? 3 minus 2n plus 2, which is equals to 5 minus 2n. So the nth term over here is 5 minus 2n. I hope you will have understood, children. Copy down the next question. I will scroll the screen so that you're able to copy it. This is the first part. This is the second part. And this is the last part. Now let us understand question number 12. Our question 12 is, find the sum of the first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Okay, now if that particular number is getting divisible by 6, so we can take the table of 6. So we can write over here, let 6, then 12, then 18 up till 240 be divisible by 6, because we are talking about 40 terms, isn't it? So 6 40s will be 240. Okay, now after this, why we have taken table of 6? Because they are asking in the question that the find the sum of the first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. So if it has to be divisible by 6, then all the terms of the AP has to be the multiple of 6. Okay. Now over here we know that A is equals to 6, A2 is equals to 12, A3 is equals to 18. How can we find out D? A2 minus A1, that is 12 minus 6, it will be 6 only. Okay. Now we have A, we have D over here. Now we can find out the sum of 40 terms. Now children, from here we know the value of D. Now let us check whether the assumption that we have taken is correct or not. A40, okay, we have the value of A, we have the value of D. Let us see A40. Now how to calculate A40? We can use the general formula A plus n minus 1D. So A plus n minus 1, 40 minus 1 will give us how much? It will give us 39. D is how much? 6. Okay, so A40 we have assumed it to be, sorry, A40 we are going to take this as 6 plus 39 multiplied by 6. Okay, so how much will be 39 multiplied by 6? This will give us 234. So 234 plus 6 A40 has come out to be 240. So this is correct. This AP is correct. Now we can find out S40 easily. We can use the second formula n by 2 A1 plus A40, because we have to find out the sum of the first 40 terms. So AN will be how much? 40. Just simply put it in the formula. This is 40 by 2 into 6 plus 240, right? And then after this we can write out the second one, simplifying 20 into 6 plus 240, we will get the answer as 246, which is equals to 4920. That means the sum of the first 40 terms of this particular AP is 4920. This is your complete solution. Copy down question number 13. Sorry, question number 12. Oh, sorry, this was question number 12 only. Copy down question number 13. Question number 13 is, find the sum of the first 15 multiples of 8. Find the sum of the 15 multiples of 8. Sum of the first 15 multiples of 8. That means we have to calculate for A15. First we have to find out how much is A15, and then S15 we have to find out. First 15 multiples of 8. So we are going to assume the AP as multiples of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24 up till A15. Now if I have to multiply 8 by 15, how much shall I get? 8 multiplied by 15 should give me 120. 8 multiplied by 15 should give me 120. Okay, so let this be the AP. 120 be the multiples of be the multiples of 8. All right. Now we know A1 as is 8, A2 is 16. Difference we can find out, 16 minus 8, that is A2 minus A1, which will be 8. Now we have A, we have D. Can we find out for the 15th term? A15 can we find out? Yes, we can find out A15 by A plus n minus 1D. N minus 1 is 15 minus 1, that is 14D. Substitute the values. A15 is equals to 8 plus 14 multiplied by 8. A15 is equals to 8 plus 14 multiplied by 8 is how much? 14 multiplied by 8 will give you 112. So our A15 is equals to 120. Is it correct that for what we have calculated? Yes. So our assumption is correct. Now we have A15. We can use the second generalized formula of Sn, n by 2 A1 plus A15. Why are we taking A1 plus A15? Check in the question. It is written, find the sum of the first 15 multiples of 8. So first 15 multiples of 8 will be given as S15. Write it down as S15 is equals to 15 by 2 multiplied by A1 is 8 plus 120. 15 into 128 upon 2. This goes as 15 into 64. This goes as 15 into 64. The answer is 960. The answer is 960. Okay. With this we complete question number 13. Now the last question number 14. Copy down this much. Last question number 14. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 50. This should be easy. Odd numbers, the AP will be how much? For the odd numbers, it will be from 1, 3, 5, 7 up till 50. But 50 is not an odd number. So we will take 49. Till 49 is our AP. Okay. So here we know A1 as 1. A2 as 3. Can we calculate D? Yes, A2 minus A1. D is equals to 3 minus 1. D is equals to 2. Okay. So over here, our last term is what, children? Our last term, that is AN, is 49. So we have our A1, we have our D, and we have AN as 49. So we can now find out the sum. Okay. So AN is equals to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN is given as 49 is equals to A. The first term is 1 plus N minus 1. N minus 1 into D. Alright, so N we do not know over here. We will write this simply as the value is given as 49 but N we do not know. Okay, so D we know, this will be N minus 1 into D is 2. 49 is equals to 1 plus open the bracket 2N minus 2. 49 is equals to 2N minus 1. Okay, now from here children, we have got 49. 49 is equals to 2N minus 1. Alright, AN was A plus N minus 1D. 49 is equals to, on substituting the value we got 1 plus N minus 1 into 2. 49 is equals to 1 plus 2N minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1 will give you minus 1. From here we got 49 is equals to 2N minus 1. Bring minus 1 to LHS, we get 49 plus 1, that is 50 by 2. Number of terms we have got it to be 25. So our N is equals to 25. Now using the second general formula to calculate Sn, that is, we know the formula Sn is equals to N by 2 A plus AN. Okay, A or A1. Now over here N by 2 is how much? It is 25 by 2 into A1 plus AN. A1 is having the value of 1, AN is having the value of 49. So 25 by 2 into 1 plus 49 is 50. 2 ones are 2, 2 25s are 50. So 25 multiplied by 25, you got the answer as 625. With this we complete the chapter children. As I told you before in the live class, question number 15 to question number 20 is cancelled. Next, we will continue with this. Next, we will start with the chapter on circles. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.